Hi there, my name's Alana and I'm absolutely obsessed with high-end and luxury makeup and beauty products. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you my fall evening skincare routine. As we prepare for winter, I live in Canada and guys, my fingers are actually cold right now. I went out for dinner this evening with my friend Madeline. Earlier today we filmed a video together which may or may not be up. But if it is up, I will leave it in the description box. And let me just say, the walk from the restaurant to the car, which only took 30 seconds, was nippy. My fingers were cold, the seat warmers were on, and that just means that winter is on the way. For me, the transition from summer skin to fall, edging towards winter skin means that I'm looking for hydration every step of the way, and I'm really looking to nourish and take care of my skin. So I wanted to share with you the products that are working for me right now, the cocktail of products that I use every single day, and I thought it'd be fun to just kind of get unready together. So if you're familiar with my channel, then you guys will know that I am on my first trip since the world changed forever in March of 2020. And so this is just one of the videos I wanted to have up for you guys while I'm away. And I just thought, you know, let's go through my evening skincare routine. Just so you guys know, I have dry skin with no particular concerns, always looking to fight signs of aging, always looking for hydration every step of the way, and just looking to generally nourish and take care of my skin. So I always start, and if I do nothing else, I mean, look, I try my best to do my full skincare routine every night, but if nothing else, my #1 tip for healthy, happy skin is removing your makeup. And I am always reaching for my Bioderma Micellar Water. This is my #1. And over the last year and a bit, I've really been reaching for reusable cotton rounds. And at first it was kind of a weird transition, but once I got used to it, honestly, they remove the makeup so well. They're so easy to use, better for the environment, and just better for your wallet. So I usually just start by doing some little circles around my skin, and I leave my eye area alone for a minute, and I just sort of get that first layer of makeup off. Then I pick an eye and I just kind of soak it on there and just move it around a little bit, but I'm not doing anything too harsh. This is probably the step I spend the most time on because honestly, I really hate the feeling of makeup staying on my skin. It drives me crazy. I hate waking up with like mascara clumps. Honestly, it just doesn't work for me. My entire night, my sleep, my day is better if I take my makeup off and I brush my teeth. So I repeat that on this side. Then once I think I have everything, I know that I still have a bit left. I just go onto the other side that hasn't really been used yet and add a little bit more micellar water. And then I just sort of do a second pass. And this really is the step that I spend the most time on because ultimately it doesn't really matter if there's still makeup on your face. You know, all the work that we're gonna put in, kind of irrelevant. Now I'm sure there's still a little bit under my eyes, but next I take a clean little cotton round, again a reusable cotton round, and I reach for my toner. My toner of choice over the last number of months has been Roche-Posay's Soothing Lotion for Sensitive Skin. And again, I just put some on the little reusable round. And the only thing that's kind of weird with reusable rounds is sometimes I feel like the product sits on top for just a little longer than it would if it was single use. But I make sure it's soaked all the way through. And then again, I do those little circular motions at the top, really making sure that I get into my hairline, making sure that I just am kind of firm with my whole skin, just making sure that we're just grabbing any little imperfections that may have been left behind with the makeup and just really making sure that my skin is coated in toner. So as you can see, it wiped off pretty clean, so the micellar water did a pretty good job. Just gonna pop my earrings out. Normally I do that before, but I just forgot. One thing I never forget to do though is to take my rings off for this next portion of the skincare routine. So next up is something that's really become essential to me over the last month, and I've used essences on and off, but I've never really found one that I truly loved until I found this fresh Kombucha facial treatment essence. I purchased this at Sephora about a month ago and I just dropped the lid, so I'm gonna grab that with my toes. And I just put just a little kind of 3 or 4 drops in my hand, and I just warm it up on my hand, and then kind of I just gently rub it all over my face, and then I just press it in. And this has done just such a wonderful job at hydrating my skin and just adding that next level of hydration. Now I go to the Benefit Brow Bar. I get my brows done about every month, so I probably need to go like before I go away. And anyways, I need to get my brows done. I was talking to my brow guy, and we were just kind of talking about skincare and what products we liked, and I just kind of mentioned that I was always looking for hydration, so he really recommended this product, and it has been fantastic. Like, it really just plumps my skin, it adds some radiance, and honestly the whole point of an essence is that it helps every other layer of your kind of skincare routine do a better job. And I honestly, like, this is a new holy grail for me, so I cannot recommend this enough. I've always been lucky to have really clear skin and to have just pretty healthy, great skin, but this has honestly just brought my skin up to that next level. So now on to serum. And why have one when you can have 4? So I have 4 different serums, and I really just think about what my skin needs that day. So if I'm just looking for kind of a general hydration, I love the Laneige Water Bank Hydro Essence Hydrating Serum for all skin. This is just sort of my standard serum that I've been reaching for as of late. If I'm not really looking for anything that's too harsh in any direction, I just want to keep my skin hydrated. If I'm looking for sort of that next level hydration, just something that kicks everything up a notch or two, I'm either reaching for Nature in a Jar from Philosophy. This is their Skin Reset Serum with Bacchuli oil. Anyways, this has been fantastic. I don't love the dropper system, but the product inside, so hydrating, so incredible. Then I've also got the Antipodes Hosanna H2O Intensive Skin Plumping Serum. So if I'm looking for a little bit more intensity on my hydration, I'll reach for either of these, and there's not really rhyme or reason between the two. I like them both. And then finally, if I'm looking for something a little more intense, from Biossance, I have the Squalane Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. Usually if I'm using this, I will just concentrate this where I need it, and then I'll have hydration everywhere else. So I think today I'm gonna use my Philosophy Nature in a Jar. I find the best way to get this product, I just kind of hold it horizontally and give a good squeeze so we can fill up the dropper. And then I just drop it into my hand. You don't need too much at all. I probably went a little overkill, but I love hydration, so. Anyways, then like a menacing supervillain, you just kind of rub your hands together, and then I just sort of, again, rub it first everywhere, and then I like to just kind of press it into my skin. Make sure that we're getting all of that hydration. I will say that as we head into fall, winter, I'm definitely reaching for these more intense serums a little more as of late, whereas this one was something I was reaching for a little bit more in the summer. So now I'm just gonna take my dark spot serum, and I just need like the tiniest, like not even a pump. And I'm just gonna sort of get that all over the table in front of me, because that's what really needs the serum. I'm just gonna tap it a little bit in here where I have kind of a dark spot I just want to deal with, and then I'm just gonna put it under my eyes as well. So, you know, you can sort of multi-serum. Okay, so I'm gonna give that just a minute to I'm just gonna kind of tap it in a little bit. That should be good. Okay, so now on to my night cream. And the night cream, I mentioned this in my recent empties video, which I think is already gonna be up. So I'm gonna leave that linked down below. But I am just in love with the Biossance Squalane Omega Repair Cream. You can use this morning or night. I use it as a night cream. And I just grab like a little finger dab amount as I drop the lid. This is going great. So again, I rub it into my hands, I rub it all over my face. I just give it a nice kind of tap in, and then any extra I like to just rub on my hands. I find often that we spend so much time focusing on our face, our neck, and another area of our skin that shows signs of aging very quickly is our hands. So I like to just add a little, whatever's good enough for my face can go on my hands. So I always just add whatever is left over. I just give it a good rub. So now onto my oils. So I have two that I have been reaching for. One is the Squalane Vitamin C Rose Oil by Biossance. Love this product. And the other, now this is something a little newer to me, it's the Herbivore Emerald, which is a hemp seed deep moisturizing glow oil. But I'm gonna use my Biossance today. I find this one is just so gentle and easy on the skin. I bought a little mini duo, I fell in love, and it is now just an essential part of my skincare routine. I'm just gonna leave my under eye out for a second because I forgot to use eye cream. But for my eye cream, I use from a brand I have not mentioned at all today, Biossance. This is the Biossance Marine Algae Eye Cream. So I definitely have too much of it, but that's okay. You just need a little bit. Just tap it under the eye. The remainder can just go on my hands. I'm just gonna kind of rub it in there and then just get back to my oil. Just kind of give it a nice press in. So that is really it for the main part of my skincare, but I do love adding a little bit of the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is the original sort of pink scent and it smells so good. I also have it in green apple and peach, but the original pink is my favorite. Just, you know, tapping a little around there just to make sure my lips are nice and soft. I don't really do this every single night. Now, come like the dead of winter, I will definitely be doing this every night. This time of year, I do it just maybe once or twice a week as a special treat. Then what I love doing is, because like I said, moisture everywhere, going with a hand cream. I'm really enjoying the Cake Milkmaid Velveteen Hand Cream. So what I usually do is I put just a nice little dollop on the back of my hand, and then I go in with my NCLA So Rich Treatment Oil, which I am gonna put on my nails, but the first thing I actually do is I put like 2 or 3 drops in the hand cream. And then I just put a dot on each nail. Can I put a dot on each nail on my other hand? Kind of just at the base of the cuticle. And I start by just rubbing my fingers like this to just get my nails drenched in oil. Then I take my oily hand and the hand cream, rub it together with the back of my hands. And then I just really focus on, I mean, putting it everywhere, but I find the back of my hand is where I get the driest. I'll kind of rub it up my arm, give myself a nice little kind of massage there. You can hear my cats annoying my husband. And yeah, and it smells so good all together. So that is my nourishing fall nighttime skincare routine. Sort of fall really as we prepare in for winter. But as you can see, I look like a glazed donut. And that is the look I'm going for. I will say I do put my rings back on because I don't want to lose those. But anyways, that is my nighttime skincare routine. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below what you're reaching for this time of year, what your skincare concerns are. Because right now for me, it's just all about getting that hydration in. Stay tuned because tomorrow I'm going to be sharing with you my morning skincare routine, which, spoiler alert, we are going to see some product repeats, but we also have some other products that I use in the morning that I don't use at night. So if you love luxury makeup, luxury skincare, high-end products, beautiful things, just all things that make life beautiful, then I think you're gonna enjoy my channel. I'm gonna leave 2 other videos right here for you guys to check out. If you haven't already, please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.